The condition of a bridge is rated in one of three ways: good, fair, and poor. If a bridge is rated as poor, that means it has significant structural problems. Missouri has the fourth highest number of structurally deficient bridges, according to the Federal Highway Administration. Though it's worth noting that Missouri also has the sixth highest number of bridges in general. The state owns 10,403 of them. That's about 43% of all the bridges in Missouri. 883 state-owned bridges are rated as poor, around 8%. Each year, about 100 bridges fall into the poor category, and 90 are fixed or replaced, including those owned by cities and counties. While not necessarily unsafe, poor bridges require a lot of maintenance, continual rehabilitation, or complete replacement of major sections. To remain in service, structurally deficient bridges are often posted with weight limits. The heavier a vehicle is, the more likely it is to cause a collapse. Dennis Heckman, the state bridge engineer, estimates that 3 to 4 bridges collapse each year in Missouri, sometimes with fatal results. From an engineering standpoint, fixing Missouri's bridges is fairly straightforward. What makes it complicated is the funding. The Missouri Department of Transportation just doesn't have enough money to repair or replace every poor bridge in Missouri. The largest source of state funding for repairing Missouri's bridges is the state's fuel tax. Missouri's fuel tax was last increased in 1996, and inflation has been eroding its value ever since. The revenue from Missouri's fuel tax can purchase only 47% of the materials and labor that it purchased in 1996. At 17 cents per gallon, Missouri has the fourth lowest fuel tax in the nation. On Friday, May 18, 2018, the last day of the legislative session, lawmakers in Jefferson City agreed to let Missourians vote on whether or not to raise the fuel tax in this November's general election. Voters previously rejected increasing the fuel tax in 2014, and legislators have tried and failed to get it back on the ballot several times since then. The increase would be phased in at 2.5 cents a year over 4 years. If voters approve increasing the fuel tax, it would add an additional $430 million each year for road and bridge repairs and upgrades. If voters choose not to increase the state fuel tax, then it's very likely that funding for fixing Missouri's poor bridges will continue to drop, while the number of bridges rated as poor continues to rise.